Hey, good morning, good morning. All right, so we are in Dallas Terminal. There we go. It's kind of dark in here, so I'll do this. I'm at the US Express variant terminal here in Dallas, Texas, and it is about 5 o'clock in the morning, and I drove all night last night. I arrived here around 9 o'clock or so p.m. and man, it had some rain last night. Terrible weather here in Texas. However, this weekend, today, the weather is going to be gorgeous. So I'm very excited about that. Plus, we're going to play some cornhole later, so that's going to be really cool. But so this morning I'm going to wake up. I'm just now getting up, just got dressed. I'm going to walk to the showers, get cleaned up, and I'm going to show you around a little bit inside of the terminal. And when daylight appears, I'll get you through the yard. All right, so all right guys, thanks for joining me here in Dallas, Texas. All right, we're gonna walk to the shower. It's dark outside. People are sleeping, so I'm not gonna talk too loud. Make sure I got my key. I'm gonna lock myself out. That'd be kind of embarrassing. But here is the training area, it looks like, for new hires. Looks like they got cones set up, some tractors out there, a stage. Huh. Here's where I am. All right, so I know it's dark outside, so maybe this video won't even work. But anyway, this is where the bobtails park. If you ever come up here, you park your truck, only tractor, you park it in the bobtail area. All the trailers, when you pull in from the guard shack's here on the right side, way over here, where that truck's about to come in. You pull your trailer all the way on the other side. Without getting hit, we're gonna cruise on over to the showers. It's a very big terminal. Plenty of parking. I came in here last night around 9 o'clock and it was so dark. That's the only bad part. See these lights up here, they're not working. And the street lights they do have is really hideous, because it still remains very dark. So you got to be careful when you're backing in between trailers when you want to park your trailer. Looks like the shop is open. I'm actually going to walk in there, see if they can make a duplicate key for me. Let me go ahead and knock that out. Yeah, you know what? Let's see if the door's open. They might be inside there but not working. And I am half asleep. I'm just looking forward to a nice shower. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be open. Let's see. And this might not be the way to get inside anyhow. No, it's not. Well, I hope everybody's having a good morning. I'm wearing my jacket, man. It is freezing out here to me. It's like 50 degrees, maybe 45. But to me, that's cold, man. I'd rather it to be 70, 80. Philippine weather. I missed that. Anyway, here's the outside of the driver's lounge. If you have a dog, they have a little dog walk. And they have kennels. You can put your dog in a kennel. All right, let's go inside the driver's lounge. Oh, you can go on out here and do a little barbecue. They got a pool table, places to sit down, chill out. They got a store, and it looks like they're closed today, today being Saturday. Here's the hours of it. A little dining area. It's a nice terminal. Got a couple microwaves. Looks like some of the things here are under construction, out of service. But they got a few TVs. You can chill out, watch the program, watch television. They have your vending machines, just like any other terminal. ATM machine, which is really cool. Yeah. The laundry facility on the left. Very big laundry facility. Big TV. You got somebody sleeping there, so I'm not going to talk too much. Looks like here's a shower. Check out the showers. Wow, these are big compared to Springfield, Ohio. I'm going to utilize this shower for sure. And you got your bathrooms, men, women. All the showers are available right now, considering it's so early in the morning. And there's your shop. Your shop is down here. Service desk. I wonder if they're open. Looks like this is where you do your DOT physical. If you're in orientation, you come out here. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, I need glasses. I have glasses. I don't think I could pass that right now. Service desk. Let's see, anybody out here? No. So yeah, last night I came in around 9 o'clock, and like I said, it's very dark, so you gotta be very careful parking a tractor trailer out here because the lighting is terrible. But it's a big facility, lots of room to park. Just you gotta watch where you're going. Man, as soon as I got in last night, I ordered some food. I had some chicken wings. Had it brought to me from not Grab, but DoorDash. And once I ate that food, I fell asleep. I just passed out, and I slept for about 7 hours straight, which is a very long time for me. Usually I sleep maybe 5 hours a day. So I got 7 hours. I'm happy about that. And so I'm gonna go take a shower, and then I'll come back. I'll use the restroom. Man, it is a big restroom. My goodness. All right, I'll be right back. Check this out. They even give you a courtesy toothbrush, which is good because I need one. So thank you, Varian. How nice are they? All right, so now we got in our shower. Yeah, I'll tell you, this place is huge. Definitely different than Springfield. Different than Springfield. Very nice place. Here, let's look around one more time. You can sit down, have a shower if you want. All right, you got your soap. If you forgot your soap, they have soap for you. You get your head there. It's like the mat they should lay down probably. But this is really it. All right, so now it's time for me to take a shower, and then I'll be back. Our shower is complete. This is a cool wall here. Cool picture. All right, we're gonna walk back to the truck and chill out for a couple hours. I think I have some food. I'll make some eggs, and then we're gonna hit the road and go to go to Belton, Texas. Now I wonder if I can get into the shop area here. That'd be a great thing. Now that it's daylight, I guess I can show you a little bit more. You know, you can see where all the trailers park. They're all throughout here. A lot bigger than Springfield. Jacksonville, probably the same. Jacksonville's pretty big, but every time I go to Jacksonville, it's very, very dark outside, and so I really don't get the whole, you know, the grasp of the entire property. But here you can see it's just huge, man. I saw it on Google Maps, and it was very, very big. So I knew this place was going to be huge. But let's see if we can get inside the shop. Let's see here. 7 a.m. What time is it? So the shop opens up in 15 minutes. I'm not going to wait because I have no patience really. All I need is a spare key, which I have 2 keys. I'll get a 3rd spare another time. I'll be back, I'm sure, at a terminal some other time. But here we are. It's a cold day here in Dallas. He might be looking for the trailer that I dropped off last night. Now this bay here, I believe, is an inspection bay, because when you come into a terminal, you're supposed to get inspected, but usually in a garage. So maybe that's not an inspection bay. I'm not sure what that is. So anyway, here again, all the tractor trailers, bobtail parking, and my truck is the one in the middle. So we're gonna go there and relax a little bit, watch some Netflix, and what I'll do before that is we're gonna walk towards the training lot, I guess you'd call that, training yard. Let's see. Here's my truck. Now check it, yeah, training area, okay. So this is something different. They don't have this over in Tunnel Hill. Now this won't be utilized today because it is the weekend. Training area. So you see how they have a lot of maneuvering, a lot of space to maneuver in. You got where all the students will, well, the drivers, not students, but all the drivers will sit right there, wait their turn to get inside the tractor trailer, and then do their offset, maybe the straight back, 90-degree parking. You know, who knows what else they do. This is mainly for US Express. So I'm really not sure what US Express does. I'm not sure how much experience you need for US Express. So if you are interested in US Express, hey, you can still ask me and I'll find out for you. You know, there's a good, like I said on the last video, there's a really good recruiter by the name of Connie. And so if you're interested, just let me know or drop me an email. So I'm just here. I am just here waiting for the time to fly by. Now when I was over there by the shop area, a really nice driver was asking if they're open, and I noticed the sign, of course, says they don't open until 7, but that's really a good thing. So you know that the shop is open 7 days a week, starting at 7 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what time they close, maybe 9 o'clock at night. That you would have to call and confirm, but at least you know that there's a shop that's always available here with Variant. You know, 7 o'clock in the morning, they're here. So anyway, it is now 7 o'clock in the morning, so they're open, but I'm not going to go back there to get the key done. I'll be fine. But it's 7 o'clock in the morning, and I cannot roll until another half an hour, so I'm going to wait a little bit anyway. I'm going to try to go to Walmart. I want to pick up my nieces, or my great nieces, a really cool gift. So something fun that they can enjoy while the adults are playing cornhole. The kids got to do something, right? So, all right. Anyway, that's it in a nutshell. You know, Dallas Terminal, here it is. Very nice, very big. Definitely a place for orientation. You saw the eye doctor's office, or the area, the medical area, where they're going to do your eyes, your eye tests, your drug tests, and all that. Then you have your training area here. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it very much. Don't forget that thumbs up. Come on, come on. All right, see you soon. And by the way, when you do a repower, or when you're dropping off a trailer for another driver that's going to do a repower. And a repower, it means, those of you who do not know, it means that you're going to go to a place, pick up a trailer that a driver had already picked up. Just like I did, right? I picked up the trailer full of sugar, I brought it to the Dallas terminal, I dropped it. There's a few things that were never told to me, you know, what to do when you drop this trailer. Now, obviously the paperwork that you get from your shipper, you know, you get a copy for the driver, you get a copy for your receiver. Make sure both of those papers are attached to the trailer. And on the trailer, you're going to notice a clipboard that's attached to the trailer right by the lines, you know, and you put it inside that clipboard. But because I was so heavy, you know, I weighed out my ticket. And as a matter of fact, I used the app, the CAT scale app, which is fantastic. I got it working. So yeah, I did the app and it was fantastic. So what you do is when you log into that app, you don't put in debit card, credit card, you put in COM data, C-O-M-D-A-T-A, COM data. Once you put in COM data, it's going to ask you your driver ID number. Once you input your driver ID number, it's going to register with your company like that. So right away it said US Express Inc., you know, and I was good. So once I had that on my app, I was like, cool, now I know how to use it, right? Or now I know it'll work. So I drove up on the scale last night, weighing that trailer I had, and it worked perfectly. You input the ID number of the CAT scale you're at, it'll say confirm the ID number, you confirm it. Once you confirm it, it'll say, do not drive off the scale. You know, it is right now calculating your weight, and then it'll give you all of your weights. So it is a perfect tool to use, especially when it's cold outside or it's raining outside. You do not have to leave your truck. Just sit in your truck, do it on your phone, and then you're good to go. And if you want a copy of the printout, you go inside of the Loves or the Pilot or the TA, wherever you're at, and it'll be waiting for you for 1 hour. So you don't necessarily need to go inside and grab that paper to grab that ticket. You could easily drive off and do your job, right? But in my situation, because I know this is going to be a repower, I wanted to get that ticket for the next driver. Because I don't know how many times I had to do a repower and it was a heavy trailer and there's no scale ticket. I'm like, come on, man. And I'm sure the driver did a scale ticket, but he forgot to leave me the CAT scale ticket. Plus, if I get pulled over by DOT, I can say, no, it was weighed out. Here's the information, blah, blah, blah. But really, I like it in my possession because it makes me feel confident when I drive on the highways and I see that there's a scale coming up. So my suggestion is, those of you who do not do this, man, do me a favor, or not do me a favor, do other drivers a favor. If you're going to do a repower, pick up a trailer and let it sit for another driver to pick up, and if you have to scale that load, grab the ticket and keep it with the paperwork and put it on that clipboard. And a really good thing to do also is put down on that scale ticket how much fuel you had when you weighed the ticket, because it does mean a lot. So that's just a tip or a suggestion. It helps out drivers, believe me. You know, like I said, many times I had gone and picked up a trailer and I'm like, man, how much? It's like 45,000 pounds. And you know, I know they slid the tandems, but I want to know that I'm legal. So, you know, I had to go and weigh it out and just to make sure I'm safe. But it's a lot easier if you do it for that driver. It's a courtesy thing. It's not policy procedure, but it's definitely a cool thing to do if you're gonna drop a trailer for a repower. So that's my tip. All right, I'm sure probably many people already do it, but you know, I like I said, I experience when drivers don't do it. Maybe they're in a rush, you know, whatever. But try not to forget that if you're gonna do a repower, get that ticket for that driver, man. It helps out a lot. All right, it's really cool too because when you do it on your phone, you know, you have to put in your email, right? You register your email with that app, and they send a PDF picture or a PDF of your ticket to your email. So as a matter of fact, let's see if I can show you. Yep, here it is. So they're going to send you this. They're going to send you the ticket, right? Here we go. That's a better shot. I'll post a picture of it as well. But yeah, it's really convenient. All right, I'll put this on this video, but it's really cool because if you do get pulled over and let's say you don't have that handy ticket in your hand, or if you're at the cat scale and the officer says, hey, you know, did you scale this? You can say, I sure did. Here it is. Boom, it's on my phone. That's another good thing to do. All right, it is 7:15. I got 15 more minutes before I can roll out, and I probably will. I had a little breakfast, and I'll make a few phone calls before I go, and then I'm gonna go ahead and hit the road. It's still early. It's, you know, I know it's the weekend, and I'm sure people are gonna be on the roads and all that good stuff. It's Texas, and I'm in Dallas, so it's gonna be busy. I'm right near the highway here, and I have to jump on 35, but all right, so you know, I'll record on the way out. All right, so we are going to be leaving the terminal. Goodbye, Dallas terminal. I'm headed to Walmart. I got to pick up some supplies, and I just pre-tripped, so I'm good to go. It is chilly out here. My goodness. Let's see here. It is 57 degrees, but there's very windy. It doesn't seem very cold, 57 degrees, but it's pretty windy outside. So I'm gonna head on out and get going to Walmart. Okay, we are leaving the wonderful Dallas terminal. Thank you, Dallas terminal, for applying a wonderful night. It was quiet. So much better than a truck stop. Man, I recommend if you guys are traveling out there to always research where is the nearest US Express variant terminal so you can get a good night's sleep. It was awesome.